Hello students. So let's begin with the next problem on it is a ratio, right? So here is the next problem, that is I think it is problem number 5. The problem is the incomes of A, B and C are in the ratio of 7:9:12, and their expenses are in the ratio of 8:9:15. If A saves 1/4 of his income, 1/4 of his income, question is find the ratio of their savings. Yeah, so they have asked you to calculate what is the ratio of their savings. So in this problem they have given you the ratio of income, right? The ratio of income and the ratio of expenditure, and from the given ratio of income and expenditure they have asked you to calculate the ratio of their savings. What is the ratio of savings? So if you want to calculate the ratio of savings, so first of all you must know that savings. Without savings we cannot calculate the ratio. So in this problem what they have given, the incomes of A and B are in the ratio of 7:9:12 and their expenses are in the ratio of 8:9:15. So out of these three partners we know what, that A saves 1/4 of his income. We know A saves how much? How much he saves? 1/4 of his income he saves. So if A saves 1/4 of his income, question is find the ratio of their savings. So out of these three partners we know A saves 1/4 of his income. So by taking the base of A's savings, so we can easily determine the savings of whom it is B and C. Clear? So let's calculate the savings of whom it is A, B and C. So here we know the ratio of income. So in the previous problem I told how to assume the incomes. In the previous sum we used to calculate the ratio of income of A, B and C from the given ratio of income of A and B and C. Now that ratio is already given to us. It is how much? 7:9:12. Income ratio is known. So as income ratio is known, so we can easily assume their income. So I can assume their incomes as 7x, 9x and 12x. So why we have to assume 7x, 9x and 12x? I have explained in the previous problem. Why from where it comes x. Okay? So directly I will assume their incomes as 7x, 9x and 12x. So let's proceed with the solution. So first you assume their incomes. Let the incomes be 7x, 9x and 12x. So these are the incomes of whom it is A, B and C. Clear? Incomes are known. Now out of these three persons we know A saves how much? I want savings here. We have to calculate the savings of whom? A, B and C. So out of these three persons we know A saves how much? He saves 1/4 of his income. So I can easily determine what should be his savings. Whose? A's. So let's calculate first A's savings. So A's savings will be, you have to calculate 1/4. 1/4 on what? His income. What is his income? We have assumed here 7x. So on 7x we calculate 1/4. So multiply by 1/4 to 7x. So 1 into 7x will get 7x divided by what it is 4. Clear? So what is A savings here? It is 7x divided by 4. So I'll call this as my first equation. Now out of these three persons we know A savings. Clear? A saves how much? 7x divided by 4. Now by taking A savings, now we have to calculate the savings of whom it is? B and C. But directly we cannot determine here, because we know here they have given A saves 1/4 of his income, but B and C saves how much it is not given, but we know how much they spend. Their spendings are in the ratio of 8:9:15. Yeah. So if you want to calculate here B's savings, so first of all you must know what it is expenditure, how much is spent. So that we can easily find, because here we know what? We know A's income is how much? 7x. Out of his income 7x, we know he saves how much? 7x by 4. Means from his income, if you minus his savings, right, what we get? We get the expenditure. So once you know B's expenditure, once you know A's expenditure, so from A's expenditure we can easily determine B's expenditure, because we know the ratio of expenditure, it is in the ratio of 8:9:15. 8:9:15 means what? A spends 8 times, B spends 9 times, and C spends how much? 15 times. So from the ratio of expenditure we can easily find out their actual expenditure, and once you know their expenditure we can easily determine their savings. Clear? So first what you do to calculate B's savings, first of all you must know B's expenditure, and to calculate B's expenditure first of all you must know what it is A's expenditure. So let's first calculate A's expenditure. So how to calculate A's expenditure? So it is A's expenditure. A's expenditure is equal to what you have to do, from his income you have to minus the savings. Income minus savings is equal to what? Expenditure. So what is his income here? 7x. From 7x you minus savings 7x divided by 4. So directly we cannot minus here because the denominator is not same. So first we calculate the LCM. So I will take LCM as 4. Right? 4 into 1 it is 4. Then do the cross multiplication. Multiply here by it is 4. And here you multiply by what it is 1. Right? 7x means what it is divided by 1. So this one will come here. Right? 4 into 1 4. And then you do the cross multiplication. So 4 into 7x you will get 28x minus 7x into 1 you will get what it is 7x. Yeah. So 28x minus 7x you will get how much it is 21x divided by 4. So this is how you will come to know what it is A's expenditure. Now A's expenditure is known, right? So in the problem they have given the ratio of expenditure, it is in the ratio of 8:9:15. So A's expenditure is how much it is? 8 times. A spends 8 times. 8 times means how much it is? 21x divided by 4. So if A spends 8 times, so I want B spends how much? So 8 times means it is 21x divided by 4. So if A spends 21x divided by 4, so I want how much B spends. So that we can find out very easily. Okay? So now we know A's expenditure. Now I want to calculate the B's expenditure. To calculate B's expenditure, what you can do? You can use this equation, or what you can do? We know here in the problem they have given the ratio of expenditure of A and B. It is in the ratio of what? It is 8:9. Okay? So here you can write. We know it is. We know that the ratio of expenditure, the ratio of expenditure of A and B is in the ratio of 8:9. Therefore, by using the following equation, now what I want to calculate? I want to calculate the ratio of expenditure of whom A and B. So I told in the ratio. Ratio can be expressed in two ways, either by writing horizontally or by expressing the same in division form, right? We can write A is to B, or the same can be expressed as it is A divided by what it is B. Means if we divide A's expenditure by B's expenditure, we have to get the ratio of expenditure of whom? A and B only, right? So I will express this in form of what? Division. So here I can write that is A's expenditure that you divide by what it is? B's expenditure. So A's expenditure, if you divide by this B's expenditure, that must be equals to the ratio of expenditure of whom? It is A and B. So that must be equals to what it is? 8 is to 9. That is nothing but it is 8 divided by 9. Yeah. Now out of these two, we know what? A's expenditure, right? Here we have calculated A's expenditure. How much it is? 21x divided by 4. Put this value under this equation and solve for this B's expenditure. Yeah. So right here, that is A's expenditure is how much it is? 21x divided by what it is? 4. Right. This is divided by, it is B's expenditure. B's expenditure. Clear? This is divided, this is equals to what it is? 8 divided by what it is? 9. Clear? So what I want here, I want B's expenditure. Now solve this equation by doing the cross multiplication, right? So do the cross multiplication. So here you write, therefore by cross multiplication, and then you do the cross multiplication. Clear? So multiply 21x divided by 4 by this 9, and this B's expenditure by what it is? 8. Clear? So multiply. So it is 21x divided by this 4 is multiplied by what it is? 9. So is multiplied by this 9. This is equals to, it is B's expenditure. B's expenditure. B's expenditure is multiplied by what it is? 8. So multiply by what it is? 8. And multiply. Or what I want B's expenditure. So straight away you bring this B's expenditure outside, or you transfer 8 equal to this side. If you transfer 8 equal to this side, this multiplication becomes division, right? So straight away you bring B's expenditure out. B's expenditure is equal to how much it is? It is 21x divided by this 4 into what it is? 9, and shift 8 to this side. This multiplication becomes division. This is divided by what it is? 8. And now you multiply. So it is B's expenditure equals to multiply 9 into 21. So you get 189x divided by 8 into 4, you will get it is 32. Yeah. So 189x divided by 32 is what? This is called as B's expenditure. So like this you will come to know B's expenditure. So once you know B's expenditure, so we can easily find out his savings, because we know now what is B's income? 7x. Out of 7x, how much he spends? 189x divided by 32 he spends, means remaining he saves. So I can easily find out his savings. So if you know income and expenditure, so we can easily find out the savings. So now you calculate what should be B's savings. So B's savings is nothing but what it is? Income minus what it is? Expenditure. So income, from income, what is his income here? 9x. So from 9x you minus 189x divided by what it is? 32. Clear? So minus now. So it is B's savings equals to, now again you take the LCM as 32. Yeah? Take the LCM as 32. Multiply here by this 32. And here you multiply by what it is? 1. And multiply 9, you multiply by this 32. So you get 288x minus 189x into 1, you get it is 189x. and now you minus this. So 288x minus it is 189x. So you get 99x divided by what it is 32. So 99x divided by 32 is called as what it is, B's savings. So I'll call this as my second equation. So like this, we know now what A savings is, how much it is, 7x divided by 4, and B savings are how much it is, 99x divided by 32. Now we know the savings of A and B. Now we should know the savings of whom now, C. And again, to know the savings of C, first of all you must know the savings of the expenditure of whom it is, C. First you have to calculate the expenditure of C, and once you know the expenditure of C, we can easily determine the savings of whom it is, C. So let's calculate the expenditure of C. So you use the same equation, right? We have used the same equation. Only what change you have to do here? Instead of taking B's expenditure, instead of dividing by B's expenditure, you divide by C. Here you can take, at numerator place you can take either A's expenditure or B's expenditure, because we know the expenditure of both now, right? So either you can take here A's expenditure or B's expenditure. Here that you have to divide by whom? C's expenditure. So if you take A divided by C, then you have to take the ratio of expenditure of A is to C as 8 is to 15. You can take B is to C also. If you take B is to C, so you have to take the ratio of expenditure as B is to C as 9 is to 15. Yeah. So I will take A is to C. Yeah. So here you write we also know that the ratio of expenditure, we also know that the ratio of expenditure of it is A and C is 9 is to 15. Therefore, by using the following equation, and how you have write the ratio of expenditure of it is A and C, as you have to take A's expenditure that you have to divide by whose now, C's expenditure, that you have to divide by C's expenditure, that must be equals to the ratio of expenditure of whom it is A and C, as what it is 9 is to 15, that is nothing but 9 divided by 15. Now out of these two we know A's expenditure, how much it is, 21x divided by 4. So put this expenditure under this equation and solve it for this C's expenditure. So let's simplify. So what is A's expenditure here? It is 21x divided by 4. So it is 21. Yeah, I will take here 21x divided by what it is, 4. 21x divided by what it is, 4, divided by it is C's expenditure, right? C's expenditure, that is equals to the ratio of expenditure, how much it is, 9 divided by what it is, 15, like this. And now what do? You do the cross multiplication. So here I write by cross multiplication, and do the cross multiplication, means 21x divided by 4 you have to multiply by it is 15 equals to this C's expenditure, you have to multiply by what it is, 9. Yeah. Now I want C's expenditure, so you bring C's expenditure outside, means transfer 9 equal to this side, so this multiplication becomes your division. So bring this C's expenditure out. So C's expenditure is equal to how much? It is 21x divided by this 4 into it is 15 divided by what it is 9, or it is C's expenditure is equal to multiply 15 into 21. So we get 315x divided by 9 into 4. Sorry, I have taken here wrong ratio. I have to take 8 is to 9. Sorry, A to C it is. 8 is to 15 it is. Okay, I have taken wrong here the ratio. Actually, I have to take A to C. I am taking A to C. So A to C is how much it is? 8 is to 15. So here it is 8 is to 15. That correction you have to do, right? Ratio I have written wrong here. So here also it will change as what it is, 8 divided by this 15. Yeah. So 8 divided by 15, do the cross multiplication, means 21x divided by 4 into 15, this is correct, is equal to C's expenditure. Here you have to multiply by what it is, 8. So multiply by 8 here. Now you bring C's expenditure out. So C's expenditure is equal to, this remains as it is, 21x divided by 4 into 15, and here you have to multiply by what it is, 8. So multiply now. So 15 into 21x will get 315x divided by what it is, 8 into 4 is how much it is, 32. Now it is correct. So C's expenditure comes to how much it is, 315x divided by 32. So C's expenditure is known now. Now what do you have to find? Now we have to find the C's savings. So how to calculate C's savings? So C's savings is equal to what you do, income minus expenditure. So what is C's income here? 12x. So from 12x you minus his expenditure. So we know how much he spends. 315x divided by 32 he spends. So minus that by calculating the LCM. So take LCM as it is 32 and do the cross multiplication. Multiply here by it is 32 and here by it is what, 1. So multiply 12x into it is 32. So you get 384x minus 315x into 1, you get 315x divided by it is 32. Yeah, or minus this. Okay, so 384x minus it is 315x. So if you minus, you get 69x divided by what it is, 30. So 69x divided by 32 is what as it is, C's savings. I'll call this as my third equation. Like this. Now we know what? We know the savings of whom? Of these A, B and C. So here we know. Here we have calculated is A savings is how much? 7x divided by 4. Here we have written second equation. This is the savings of whom it is B, and this is the savings of whom it is C. So like this we have got the savings of all the three persons. Now take these savings and remove the ratio. So you get the ratio of savings of whom it is A, B and C. So here you have right, therefore the ratio of savings, therefore the ratio of savings will be this. Have you all right? The ratio 7x divided by 4 is to 99x divided by 32 is to 69x divided by 32, right? So it is 7x divided by 4 is to, it is 99x divided by 32 is to 69x divided by this 32. So this is how you have to write the ratio. Now while finding the ratio, I told what we do, we cancel the common thing. we cancel the common thing. So what common you can see here, x is common, so that we can cancel very easily. But if you observe this carefully, here my denominator is not same, right? Here denominator we cannot cancel, x we can cancel, but can we cancel the denominator? No, because here the denominator is not same, right? If you want to cancel the denominator, so denominator should be same, which is not same, so you have to make it same by calculating the LCM. So let's first calculate the LCM, right? So I'll take LCM as 32, right? Then here you have to multiply by how much it is? 8, right? 8 4 z is 32. Here you have to multiply by 1. 1 into 32 is 32, and here you have to multiply by 1. 1 into 32 is 32, right? Now you multiply the numerator values. 8 into 7x will get 56x is to 99x into 1 you will get 99x is to 69x into 1 you will get 69x. Now it becomes same, right? Now denominator becomes same. Now you can calculate the ratio, right? So if you calculate the ratio, here this x and this x gets cancelled, right? Even this denominator also gets cancelled. So remains what it is, 56, 99 and what it is, 69. So now you can write the ratio as it is I'll run this. So you can see very clearly here, right? So it came to this 56x is to 99x is to this 69x. This was divided by this 32. Now here what is the common here? Common is x gets cancelled. Even this denominator also gets cancelled. So the ratio comes to what? It is 56 is to 99 is to it is what? 69. Yeah. And further if these numbers are divisible we divide, but this 56, 99 and 69 they are not divisible by a common number. These two numbers are divisible by 3, but this number is not divisible by 3. This number is divisible by 4, but these two numbers are not divisible by 4. So further division is not possible. So my ratio comes to this what? 56 is to 99 is to 69. This is called as the ratio of siblings of whom it is A, B and C. Yeah. So this problem is asked so many times in the exam for this 7 or 8 marks. So I hope it is clear to you all. Or we will continue with the next problem, right?